Hello, welcome to the Neon Apes live show, I guess now, and we are live, and we are the Neon Apes. So
why are you saying like I guess oh I guess this is just a thing we're doing now?
I guess well because this is only the second live show that we've done, so there's still a little bit of figuring out the
technical stuff.
Yeah, we were late a little bit because the camera was just not wanting to work, and the answer was to not unplug it and plug it back in once. Or twice, but 3 times. That was the...
Well, 3 is magic number.
Yeah,
There's like
I
that fucking
known.
school special about that.
Mm-hmm,
it's like a musical.
You missed last episode, Dan. We bought... we had it from a dollar store, a gem mining excavation kit. And we mined... I don't know where it is. The rock is somewhere
I'm pretty sure it was just
room,
chalk.
so
Like it was just like a block of chalk.
It was pretty much just chalk, yeah. That we broke open. Which if you missed that, there's a YouTube short and TikTok that went out today as of the live show. But so that's what we're doing. Yeah, I don't remember what we called it. It was like a honey amber like rock or something like that. But
was it worth like the $1?
For the content, yeah, for the experience. If I hadn't done it I'm glad I did it on the podcast, because if I hadn't, I probably would have been
that's like $1 content.
Yeah, exactly. One thing. Justin is asking to see your feet. Now that's up to actually, or is that Matthew? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so there's a reason for
clicking.
There's a reason to
Am I on left?
click the YouTube
Wait,
videos.
is that Justin from Discord?
Are you? No, that's Justin.
Oh,
that's
okay.
the Justin we know. Yeah. Oh, you wanted Matthews? Matthews is going to be a part of the OnlyFans that we open.
You got this. You got this. I got one type of sock on.
guys, we're gonna get taken off. Like
I got a second sock.
fucking pornographic.
They're 2 different socks.
We can't give.
Is that what you wanted to know? You want to know I had 2 different socks on, Justin? You want to just like out me that I'm?
You're fucking.
He really wanted to. That was a power play.
Sock wear.
He knew that you didn't have matching socks.
That's why I wore slippers to get here.
Oh, see, that's smart. See, I am just barefoot, but I'm gonna save my feet for. Actually, you can see my feet on my Patreon, because there's a live stream of me sleeping, and I think my feet were somewhere in there. So
are feet pics like actually that big of a deal? I don't know how much of a meme it is.
It's like half a meme, but like that is like the most common like fetish, I guess. So like
like the One Piece casting I was like talking about like 4 months ago at this point.
Yeah,
I was like curious about some of the people, and like I was looking at one of their like.
You looked up their feet pics?
No, I looked at one of their live streams. Like when they're like just answering questions about someone else they're on, and one of the girls, the one who was playing Nami, was like, people just kept sending her like ask for feet pics. She's like, guys, stop, I'm not gonna send feet pics.
Oh my god! See, that's when you need to incentivize it. Like if you guys donate $50,000, I will do some feet pics, because there's gonna be some rich degenerate, like. And I'm only calling them degenerates if they're constantly spamming.
I played like Fallout New
streamer.
Vegas like literally earlier today.
Oh, what type of path are you doing?
I'm doing free Vegas run this time. I just got past Nipton. It's like a
well, you should explain why we connected this to degenerate first.
Because all right,
I don't
understand
this.
There's this group in Fallout New Vegas called Caesar's Legion, and they're basically Rome cosplayers in a post-apocalypse, and they're very like legalistic. And one of the stock lines that plays over and over again is something like "degenerates like you belong on a cross."
No.
So like.
So we need
that word is just associated. I can't break that.
Someone needs to take that audio line and like make it where like say they were streaming, every time like it recognized someone saying like feet pics, it would just automatically like play that,
like just a gif of a fucking like centurion or something.
Yeah, exactly. So okay, you know what how much money would you guys need to take in order to like, someone was gonna do a billboard, okay, and they needed pictures of your feet, but like the nastiest your feet have ever looked. Like you need to like not shower for like 2 months,
Is
then
it like public information that it's my feet
Yeah,
on
your
the
face is
billboard?
plastered right next to the feet on the billboard, and they're putting.
They
it
just
in
need to
much
show that
money
it's
are we
yours.
talking?
100 billboards
How much
across
money
the
are we
United
talking?
States. That's what I want to know. How much money would you
Fucking
would you
$10
need for
million.
that?
$10 million. Just because, like, I don't know, like, that's just my feet, you know, on
How many-
a poster,
hundreds-
and
hundreds
I
isn't
get
that
$10
bad.
million
Like,
for that.
yeah, you
I
might
never
get-
have to work again in my life.
You might get encounters about it, but it's 100 throughout the whole country. Like, you might not even see it for a while.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
who the fuck learns
do it
about
for-
shit from billboards nowadays?
I'd do it for 100K. I think I would do it for
Oh,
100K.
you're cheap.
I mean, because like that's not like
Yeah.
maybe 500K.
Yeah, I think I'd ask for a little bit more, but like around that would be fine.
Okay,
for
fine.
that.
I was
500K.
trying to raise the amount just so I could like get more out of the situation, you know?
Yeah.
I would maybe be okay with
See now, okay,
500K.
what if we're there? They only need one person, okay, and it's between the three of us, so we have
Oh,
to.
and we're in a
outbid
bidding war?
ourselves,
Ooh.
yeah.
All right, why not
So-
we all agree to like
$5.
They
No,
they,
no,
No,
did
we said an arbitrarily high
Yeah.
sum for one of us, and then we split that 3 ways.
they implanted like a Suicide Squad thing where like
This is escalating.
if we negotiate our brains
Okay, like
blow up.
Jeff Bezos is setting this up, and he really doesn't want us to unionize, so he did Amazon's standard procedure.
Shit, pay my
and
bills
shit
for a
to work
year,
with.
and I'll send some fee. Yeah, that's honestly though.
Yeah, that's 50,000 pays bills for a long time. So, I think I would
I would do it for 25,000.
25,000. Okay, so now my question is, would I go below 25,000?
I do 20,000.
Ooh, okay.
It's like a car.
So what about are you
Or
going below or
very
above 20
expensive car.
20,000?
5,000. I'd do it for 5,000.
5,000. I ain't touching that.
5,000?
So you've
For my
outbid
feet
me.
pics for like 100. Okay, well,
Are
I guess
they
they're there
made
for a
any
while.
more now?
How long? Because the guy has to pay to keep him on there.
a year. They're up for a
Yeah,
year.
that's fine.
$5,000. Okay.
$5,000.
Are you going lower?
$4,000 or $4,999.
Are you
99
really doing
cents.
this? Fine, I'll do it for 34,000.
You're just making Matthew lose money now at this point. This is a spite
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, no, that's my last one. I just wanted to.
Damn it! I
get
could have asked for. I could at least do it for
So
4 or
you
5,000.
okay, so Matthew got
I mean, 4,000
everyone-
still. I could pay my rent from you guys for a while.
It is, yeah. It's speaking of which, Matthew, my boy Matthew here, has officially become a squatter in my apartment.
Okay. You know how they talk about like there's like like in writing there's negative like ways to insinuate with a word and like positive. You just described me as your roommate as the most like toxic like.
This fucking goblin moved into my house.
Yeah, you know, like what Dobby is that? What his name is or
Goblin
whatever?
sightings.
It's kind of like that a little bit.
Who will lose
But-
the most for it?
Matthew, I'd offer you a sock, but I don't have one.
Yeah, I don't have any socks either. But that's an interesting.
Wait, what
way of
happened to
putting
the
it.
Turk?
Yeah, our Bora, our old roommate. He has moved back in with his parents because money's expensive. So
Money's expensive.
I
Is that
get
your way of saying inflate? Well, if anything with inflation, it's
No,
becoming less expensive,
it's just
right?
money is expensive. So do you just wear sandals? I don't. Well, I have flip flops. Are flip flops considered?
I think
sandals?
that's like close enough. They're like sandals in function.
Yeah, because like it's getting hot where we are. Like slightly. It's been feeling okay. It's so weird because like the weather will get really hot and
Is
then
it-
like really cold.
Yeah.
Does the camera make it look like if I do this at a right angle? No, I'm just dumb. I thought
Right angle.
if I was doing my head at the right angle, it looked like my eyes were covered with like a sensor block. I don't know
Oh.
why.
A sensor block. It's probably just the lighting. See, my eyes are just like covered up with my
Nah, I
hair
can't do it.
because I need a freaking
You
haircut
gotta
here.
You gotta tie your hair up.
Gotta get like a pony to start. But see, the problem is I have a five
grow your
head.
hair out.
I have like a 5 head.
so do
like-
I. I wear mine with pride.
But I think I have a bigger 5 head than you, dude.
Do I want to say this live?
My 5
Oh wait,
head.
okay. People,
I mean, shit, if you're
there's
saying
people
that,
in
I'm
this
not
chat that
gonna
also know
disagree.
this, so I'm gonna say this live.
Just because.
But Corey, Daniel, do you know Corey's hair is like long now?
Which Corey?
Wagner,
His hair is long.
it's long and curly.
I know. I want to see him.
He doesn't even have a man bun. He has beyond. He has man ponytail.
Oh, the yes.
Yeah.
I need to get a screenshot of his webcam.
Yeah, no, I want to see a picture of him. But okay, well, let me see here. Justin just got something capsed. But okay, so someone asked a hypothetical here. Slip said, if you had a choice between losing one of your sensory organs or death, what would you choose? Okay, well, so the obvious answer I think is not dying, because losing a sensory organ, that's just like the smell, taste, the five senses, right?
Yeah. I'm trying to think which of those.
Not sight. I would probably do smell. Well, yeah, I would do smell, because you at least still have a slight taste, right? Because like that's going to impact your taste.
Oh yeah, I guess you would. Well, like the smell and taste are like really interconnected.
Yeah.
From how I understand it.
Because sight would be so debilitating.
Yeah, like hearing would be really debilitating.
Yeah.
Touch sounds terrifying. 'Cause, like, how does that even work?
Yeah. No, there's times because of my like weird, I don't know, nerve stuff or whatever. Sometimes, like, I literally just can't feel. Like, I'll be like in the shower, like washing myself, and like I just won't feel my hands like
Oh yeah,
doing
that's
things. And
spooky.
It's such a weird like numbing sound or whatever.
You know what it reminds me of? I got like, you know those like mouthwashes? There's like the brown one, which makes it seem gross, but it's not. It's like darker color, and it's like the more pure mouthwash, the more alcohol.
How is it more?
It literally, like
it has more
my
alcohol?
dad, I don't know, but my dad was like, "Wow, you're doing that." That's the I know Grandpa did that, and he was a old, like he was in the Air Force. What, if you want to use it, I was like, "What's wrong with it?" I did it. It fucking is intense in your mouth. I did it through it for like a month, and like I literally was like losing some taste buds doing it, like parts of my tongue. It was strong.
Yeah.
I'm like, this isn't washing my mouth. This is virus bombing. Like this is like what exterminating my mouth of germs. Like this is.
It was originally, it was originally made to be floor cleaner. Yeah. See, okay, funny enough about the alcohol thing, one time when I worked at my old studios and we had different, people come in, a dentist came in and he kept talking about how you are not supposed to use like Listerine or mouthwash that has alcohol in it. He was claiming that you're supposed to buy alcohol-free mouthwash because alcohol mouthwash like dries up your mouth or something. So I don't know if that's true. But that was a dentist that I saw. So I've been using
God damn, no wonder it's used for floor cleaner. That's what it felt like.
Yeah, like you were
like I was just like fucking
POV, you're 8 and undid the special lock under the counter.
Oh no. Freaking that just reminded me of we've already talked about it on the podcast, but our potion making days, where we would just throw a bunch of stuff in and make potions.
As a fully grown adult, I'm still mad that you as a child like put weed killer in your potion to make a weed killing potion.
That
I tried,
was only one time.
I tried
but...
so hard. Oh, I don't even think it was like you intentionally not saying anything. I was just like, no, this is a contest to make a weed killing potion, and I didn't know why my random like bottle full of just plants and shit wasn't working.
That is hilarious.
What?
They're like, damn it, it's not killing them. It probably just has like vinegar and like maybe some.
Yeah.
I don't know, like rotted plant juice.
Yeah, so how sick do you think you would get if you like Justin's saying, if you just drank like really alcoholic, like that brown Listerine you had?
Well, is it like what do you call it, denatured?
Bless you.
What? Is it denatured? So like denatured alcohol will make you throw up or something if you try to drink it.
Is that
so
like
that's
hand
like rubbing
sanitizer?
alcohol?
And like hand sanitizer, is that denatured or?
Yeah, or that's like in a gel too. It would be like that isopropyl alcohol they sell at the fucking medical center, and, like Walmarts and stuff. Like those jars of like 99% isopropyl alcohol or whatever.
So you'd probably just like start projectile vomiting if you drank a little bit of that,
someone's
right?
saying it'll make you puke pretty quick because it's like.
Yeah, that makes sense because that's like. There's a specific type of medical alcohol that they put some shit in so that you just can't drink it. Like you'll throw it up if you drink it.
Yeah. I wonder like what they use when they need people to throw up. I'm sure there's a separate thing, and they don't just make you drink hand sanitizer. But
No, that's for COVID.
that's for they're just like drink some hand sanitizer and call it a day. But man, I'm trying to think. Yeah, if any of you guys, I saw a couple new people here in chat. If you guys have any random things you want us to argue about or stupid questions or anything, feel free. I guess in the meantime, what? Oh, you
I don't want to fight anymore.
You don't want to fight anymore?
No, I want us all to agree on the next thing we talk about.
Okay, what if I just refuse to like agree? What if actually, I disagree about us agreeing?
The Nazis shouldn't have won World War II, and they didn't, and it's a good thing.
That was like a triple negative. I gotta like think this through. You said
he's trying to make you say something terrible.
I'm
that's
not
his
even
goal. I
approaching-
didn't even follow like the. That's a lot of negatives in the sentence.
Exactly. How many times have we argued? Well, we've known each other for a very long time. How many years do we think?
It's just
It's
like
got to be in the
part of
quadruple digits at this
communication.
point.
Yeah.
We have not been alive that long, Matthew.
Well, no, he said quadruple times.
Oh, for like arguing on. Definitely.
Because we are. I know I in particular am a fan of arguing and debating, but so
With facts and logic.
so
This is a Ben Shapiro stream now.
yeah. So speaking of how me and Dan, I knew Dan in elementary school. I think like second grade, and like we were all like hanging out as like neighborhood kids and stuff. And I remember one time Dan introduced me to Matthew, and this is like second or third grade, and I thought Matthew was like the coolest guy ever. Like I wanted to hang out with him. So I was like,
don't
yo,
know what I was doing at the
I was
time
like,
that
yo,
was making
Matthew,
me-
like where do you live? Like I want to hang out with you. And you like totally, I don't know, like you thought I was like stalking you or something.
I
You
don't
did
know.
not.
But you were like, you were just following me home because you were like, yeah, I want to know where you live. I was like, okay.
Yeah, you know what? I'm on,
Like,
I'm on
dude,
Kid
why are you like?
Matthew's
I'm like,
side here.
But I said like it was because I wanted to hang out with you. But I guess that was not why Matthew,
dude,
that was
like,
not the way to do it.
Child Matthew's in the right here.
So I don't know when we actually then became friends. Probably like because then it was middle school. So we could have been friends for like 3 or 4 years longer if you just let me stalk you, Matthew.
Yeah. I'm glad I got a couple of silent years.
A couple, yeah.
So wait, y'all weren't friends in elementary school?
No.
No, because he wouldn't let me stalk him. I couldn't. I
Why the
couldn't.
fuck were you trying to stalk Matthew?
Well, it was that one time when I was in second grade. It was like after a day of us all playing and hanging out like in the neighborhood.
Oh, okay, so
And
it was like a
after
one-time
that-
thing.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, like where do you live? Like, I want to like hang
Matthew
out. or
made the
whatever.
right
Oh no,
call.
damn Matthew, that's like you held on to it for all of elementary school?
Yeah, he. I mean, so that after that, I forgot about Matthew. Matthew, I wasn't like thinking about you every
You were
night
dead
before
to
I
him.
went to bed. You literally didn't exist in my like mind at all. I probably just immediately like started playing, Halo or something, just 24/7.
That's really weird because I was like friends with both of y'all in elementary school, but
Yeah.
I always assumed that both of y'all were friends with one another in elementary school. I
what
did
do
not
you
know.
mean?
Yeah,
'Cause
no,
I don't even
just
think I saw you
fucking-
in my elementary school. I don't remember seeing you at all.
I barely saw you. I saw you when you were doing your fedora phase.
Did I wear that to school? No way I wore my fedora to
No, you
school.
hung out with me.
I did wear a fedora. I'm glad no pictures of me, at least as far as I know, exist in my fedora phase.
You got my brother to start wearing a fedora, and that was the funniest fucking thing.
There you go. I have a picture of my dog. I put the fedora on my dog Lily, and I have a picture of that still.
Alright, but that sounds like really cute.
It is. If I find it, I will put it in the YouTube video here, but I probably won't find it. Oh man, someone just said PlayStation or Xbox. That just reminds me of when
Ooh.
He's baby in my mind, but he wasn't like an actual baby wearing a fedora.
yeah, that would have been better because like. It wouldn't have been on me that I was wearing a
It would have
fedora.
been
That
your
would have been on my
parents'
parents.
fault.
Exactly.
Like, they would have bore the sin of just being near a fedora.
Yeah, maybe I need to make that like a channel point reward on my stream, like
Oh,
1
fedora
million
stream?
A
channel
fedora
points.
stream.
Like fedora stream. Yeah, exactly.
I would do something where the consequence, whoever lost a game would have to wear a fedora next stream.
That would be pretty good.
Yeah, sure.
That would be pretty good. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, I know you've been like super busy with like finals and stuff, right? Like
Yes.
Or is it finals or is it
Or
just
it's not
like,
finals,
school?
it's just like the final month of school, so it's like, oh, there's this project due and this one due, and you have a test next week, and
Yeah.
lots of stress.
Yeah, because no, it had been because I know you guys do like they do like Pathfinder D&D stuff. But yeah, I hadn't seen you in like a week, and I was like asking Matthew, I was like, yo, did like is Dan at the Pathfinder whatever? Because yeah, no, we've been super into Lego Star Wars, so that's what we've been because the new Lego Star Wars game finally came out.
The fad I've been missing.
Yeah, so we went from Fortnite to Lego Star Wars.
But Lego Star Wars is great.
It's so, dude, the new Lego Star Wars is honestly, I think, my game of the year right now so far. Like, there's been a lot of good games, but they somehow like, I mean, there's like, it's almost like Dark Souls now. There's like combos, there's like counters, there's like a whole skill tree for like each class of character. Like, it's pretty crazy. But yeah,
that's what you're talking about.
What?
Duck or dog? What was that?
Like, what is your preference, ducks or dogs?
Um,
Mine
I
would be
guess
dogs.
Ducks are kind of cool, but they're not like. I've never like hung out with a duck before.
Never hung out with a duck.
A dog is a war companion. A duck.
That would be pretty awesome if you had a duck in like special duck armor.
Yeah.
That like just like
You could like
quacked at people, but it was like a Fusra like thing from Skyrim.
I mean, even just the psychological like damage of a duck charging at
Oh.
you should be enough to like
I love
you know,
D&D. I'm
send
currently
people
trying
running.
to get a 5th edition campaign going and still trying to pull 5 adults with work schedules organized on the same day. Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, that's
Tough. I'm gonna be honest.
very, very hard. It's been a difficulty.
Someone said dogs are Satan's spawn. What? That is an incorrect opinion.
what's wrong with
Dogs are great.
I hate to tell you, but that is just an incorrect opinion.
Little dogs, I could see that.
Hey, I have three. Well, I guess they're not like purse dogs, like dogs that fit in like people's purses.
I don't have any hatred of little dogs. I just don't like them. Medium to large size dogs are like the shit.
What would you
Yeah.
consider
'Cause little dogs,
Jack
they're
Russells?
super
Like
fucking.
mine.
Yeah.
They are middle to lower size dogs.
So,
They're
like,
like
okay.
the in between of
Yeah.
those two groups.
Yeah. Okay, so what about dogs versus cats? Because
Dogs.
that's a more common.
You
I'm
know, I
neutral,
like
man.
cats.
I'm really neutral.
Like, yeah, honestly, same. I just like both.
Yeah, I want to have eventually, like when me and Caitlin get a house.
Cats are
I think
easier
we
to
want
have.
to get a cat and a dog. Both is really really young, younger or whatever. This is not a D&D podcast. These people are just
We're just fucking nerds.
and
We literally,
talk about it.
I literally just read one comment talking about someone talking about when
Yeah, the person probably just clicked on right as you were like, we're talking about D&D.
I was like, did I talk? I mean, it's not like we went that deep into doing it.
No, D&D and Pathfinder 2 in particular, which is what they play, is pretty fun because it like turns D&D like as close as it can to be like a video game, in my opinion, and that's kind of cool.
Kind of. I think 4th edition did that even more, which is why people hated it. Which
Oh.
you'll get some strong opinions on that. But 2E definitely is very gaming as well. But
I like
their version
2E a
of it.
lot better though, because you can still do some fun like
Yeah, it's still a
customization
role playing
stuff.
game. Like
My
4th edition-
favorite thing is like the ability to multi-class without just dumpstering your 20th level abilities.
Yeah.
that is so fucking good.
Yeah.
4th edition is what Hatchet Daddy was apparently learned on. Because yeah, so everyone hated. You said everyone
Not
hated
everyone,
it, or
but enough people didn't like it that Pathfinder became popular. But there seems there seem to be some cool ideas in it.
What was your first D&D, Matthew?
I think it was with you guys in 3.5.
Oh, you joined him for one of the 3.5 sessions?
or whatever the hell Ben was doing at the time.
Alright,
Yeah, I
yeah,
was gonna
that was
say,
one of the fucking 3.5 sessions, or it later turned into Sun, Sky, and Stars, which is like it's like a rule set, heavily modified. Well, I don't know, I haven't kept track of progress, but it is.
yeah,
not-
we had a friend
lot
in high school who
is
literally
pretty
like
cool.
designed his own like edition of like D&D. Like he made his own like, and I remember I had Spanish with him, and I remember he never did any work at all. He was just always like making his D&D like rule set or something. Which
Is anyone part Irish? I kind of am, but like I'm the one that would, if I probably like learned what percentage I was, it would probably frustrate Irish people. So I don't think I'd apply to.
you're like Mac and
Exactly
the new season where he just like thinks he's, or I guess
He
there's a
was
good
actually
chance-
Irish, but everyone was like, "Man, he's gonna be fucking insufferable once
On
he
this trip,
knows
yeah.
he's Irish."
Oh man, what is that? I want to know your opinion of the word. I don't even know how you would pronounce that. 2 E's, a J, and a what is that? IT. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know if that's a bamboozle to pronounce a different word.
You should.
So my opinion's that word's a pretty lame word because I can't pronounce it, and that's what qualifies whether a word's lame or not, right?
I mean, I guess
If I
it
myself
really
can
depends on
pronounce
your
it.
definition. Like it's good for you personally. Not sure if it's like rigorous though.
Yeah.
It sounds like, I don't know, one of the fucking things, or all the
It's
Egyptian
Irish.
theme things in all D&D settings are like normally pretty lethal.
Gotcha.
Because they always like do high level adventures for Egyptian themed like tomb raiding
Oh.
stuff. So they always have a bunch of high level like creatures and traps. So just for some reason, if it's Egyptian themed in D&D, it's like ridiculously dangerous.
Oh.
That's one thing like
I
I
guess-
feel like I've noticed. Maybe it's not the case.
Yeah, no, because I guess it's just like a cool theme. Also, didn't Matthew say if his phone went off, we were both allowed to poke him very hard?
You poke me hard.
He said that, right? I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna poke you really hard. Boop. I didn't even poke you that hard. That was Matthew. Matthew raised his eyebrows there.
Belly button for him.
Well, now I want to touch your belly button. Can
Well,
I?
do
Can
it.
I get a touch? There we go. We're just trying to make everyone as uncomfortable as possible. That's our goal.
Yeah, yeah. It's a
mhm.
good goal.
Yeah, we've been doing it for 55 episodes. What episode is this?
I don't even know.
I think this is like episode 54 or 55 or something. Save it for the OnlyFans. No, yeah, that'll be if you want some
I mean-
shirtless belly button pictures of Matthew.
It's like the first few episodes of the live podcast, so we got to throw out, a bit of risque stuff
Yeah.
like feet pics and belly poking to get people drawn in, and then we launch the OnlyFans after they've grown
Okay.
hooked to.
They've gotten used to that.
the pics,
the spiciness and stuff. See, now next episode, where could we do the podcast to just like what if we just like we're in the middle of like a BDSM club, but like we didn't acknowledge it at all. We just like fully like pretended like we were like, like we were still just in our studio here.
Yeah, nothing wrong.
Yeah. Or like if we were like in a zoo, that would be such a good gimmick
Oh,
for a
actually-
podcast. Just
actually-
every episode have a different like.
All right, as long as it wasn't some like lazy green screen shit. If you
Oh,
were
yeah.
just doing a, new location every single time, that would be sick.
Yeah, if people hadn't already done it, man, I think there's a podcast called Podcast on the Street or something, and it's where these two guys they literally just set a table outside of random places and they like they just do a podcast on the
They had a
street.
good, yeah.
Yeah, so we should go back in time and steal their idea. Yeah. Oh yeah. I okay. See, people keep picking on me because they say I can't pronounce pho, but it's pronounced pho, and I don't think people believe me. I know. Yeah.
I know it's
people-
literally pronounced pho, but I'm an American and pronounced it initially as pho, so I'm not gonna
Yeah,
correct
yeah.
myself.
Yeah, I used to pronounce it pho, and then I learned that it was pronounced pho, which is a little weird. You should do the podcast in the middle of a random park at night. See, that'd be a good.
Yeah,
That'd be a good idea.
Good podcast.
Did you guys? I think you know this. I don't know why this reminded me of that, but that avocado Nick Avocado or whatever that guy where he just
Avocado.
is eating himself to death for content. One of his videos, a woman was getting stabbed like in like the background, like in an apartment next to him, and like I think they used his video as evidence, like
Holy shit.
of the stabbing.
Oh my god.
Like
Imagine going to jail because Nicolo Avocado caught your crime
yeah,
while
and it,
eating whatever the fuck he was.
yeah. So see, I think we should all gain 400 pounds.
All right, yeah, and
just
stop
that's our
crime.
content. Yeah, that's our podcast. Yeah, and then how could we make that? I guess. See, like I get like the whole like eating food on camera. What is it called? Is that called like a
Mukbang.
Mukbang. I get the sad like watching someone eat is kind of fun. Like we've been watching. I got Matthew hooked into the reality show Survivor. I know you've been watching a couple episodes with us, but it's so satisfying when they like go on the rewards to get like food. But like, I don't know. It's like a balance. I like that, but I don't want to see someone consume like 10,000 pounds of ramen noodles within 10 minutes. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's just kind of nasty. I mean, maybe address in the competitive eating crowd.
Yeah. Who do you guys think would win between you two? Because I'm obviously not going to win. You have to eat 20 like party-sized bags of the spiciest Takis that exist. Because I know you guys like Takis.
Okay. I would kick Matthew's ass in the straight up spice contest, but I would lose because it's an eating contest.
Yeah.
He's a lot. Are you talking about the big bags?
Party size.
No.
That's a lot.
That's gonna fuck your stomach.
Yeah, no, your insides, even after eating like one bag, it feels like I've just put a chemical like in my body that I shouldn't have.
You would probably like go to the hospital or something.
It'd be like your fucking internal organs have melted.
Yeah. Freaking wait. Justin said one of my med school classmates' dad apparently was on Survivor. I need you at some point, Justin, to do research and tell me what contestant that was. Because
someone says the beard.
No, Matthew's beard inspires me to think he'll win. So your beard just makes people think you can eat Takis, apparently. Do you think your beard would help in Taki eating?
There's two. Wait, one, you're saying I'm manly, I guess, and it'll make me do it better, or two, you're saying it's a neck beard, and I'm just like going to eat it more.
I think you're reading too deep into it.
But then what else is it? I don't know. Like,
maybe
manly,
like some of the Taki
just
dust
assume the
like,
good
gets
thing.
in the beard.
What does that do? What does that do?
Because then you can like, if your tongue was really long, you go like, and then like get the Taki
Yeah, if
dust.
you had a giraffe tongue, it
Yeah.
would be way easier
Why is
to
that
eat
answer?
Takis.
Why is that the one you could come?
Everyone knows that if your beard is shaped a certain way, it means you have a giraffe tongue.
Yeah,
Like,
he
that
just
was
says you
basic
just have a
elementary
nice
school
beard.
shit.
Yeah, his tongue goes like 5 feet. It's kind of kinky, honestly.
Thank you for the compliment.
You should see his tongue. That's gonna be for our
his
OnlyFans
tongue
as
is-
well.
I can
it
gleek,
is.
'cause I know
We're
what that
really
is.
building it
My
up.
tongue.
You can leak.
Gleek. It's
Gleek?
It's my X-Men power.
What is gleeking? Is that what your like spit thing is?
Yeah, I learned that like a year ago, and I'm like,
That's like the medical term for it.
I guess, or the term for it.
See, that could be more OnlyFans content. We're gonna have Matthew up front, close to that camera, gleeking all over the camera.
Don't say that.
So,
Money shot.
No, bad Matthew. I don't even.
Bad
I
both
started
of you.
this, and I don't like where
You're
it's
fucking
going.
sinners.
I don't like where it's going. Okay, what else could we do on our OnlyFans? Like,
Aside from gleeking,
so we're gonna gleek all over the camera. We're gonna show our feet.
hand holding, unprotected hand holding.
Unprotected hand holding. And protected hand holding if that's what you're into
Yeah,
as well.
you know, gotta-
we'll have like winter mittens on, firm handshake, but with the three of us.
Can our things wear like gloves, but like mittens, but they're woven like those sexy, what is those sweaters called? Virgin sweaters?
Virgin sweaters?
No, I don't know what I'm talking about. No, virgin killer sweaters. You know
It's
what I'm
a
talking
thing.
about?
I've never heard of that.
I don't want to go into it then. Never mind.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Okay, see, we gotta because we're gonna have all of the normal OnlyFans content, but we gotta find family friendly content
To plug on this channel as well,
Yeah,
to
yeah.
advertise, to bring people together.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. Maybe we
I am
play
going
like
to
some games of
correlate
Duck Duck Goose.
All the demographics that enjoy the Minions movies into our podcast format.
Okay, so we're just gonna like peak Minions humor.
What demographic enjoys Minions humor?
I don't know.
What current?
Facebook moms I have
And
found.
kids
I'm quitting.
And like
I
8-year-olds.
quit.
And-
I quit.
Well, okay,
Done.
I saw someone on like TikTok or something. We're saying like Among Us is gonna be our generation's like Minions. Like,
No, Among Us is way funnier.
but that people think the
honestly.
Minions is funny. Who are you to say that the Minions isn't funny?
Among Us
is funny.
Like at least
You might wanna raise that
referential and like ironic and shit. I agree, it's not funny a lot of the times, but like Minions is a different kind of bad from when Among Us memes go bad.
I don't know.
I could still laugh at like a really weird abstract Among Us meme, like on fucking r/place when I was just looking at like art and shit, and there's like these little Among Us things that people have hidden into the pixel art, but they do it so well. Like that's funny. And you don't get that with Minion memes. Like they're not as creative.
I don't
they're
know.
fundamentally
I've seen
different.
some Minion memes where it looks like a Karen and she's cleaning and she's like my husband when he doesn't let me be a wine mom, or you know, like what I'm telling you, I've seen so many like wine mom Facebook Karens use Minions, and I bet they would get in a fist fight with you about Among Us versus the Minions.
My sobriety is court ordered, so you better stay in line or something else will be court ordered.
Oh man, so
I'm just gonna make a Minions meme that's just like I hate my wife or something. Like it's just like a boomer meme of like
But they already have stuff like that.
Or
on like just they'll tell like a boomer joke, but they'll put a minion on it, and that's what they think a meme is.
Also, if you notice that like half boomer jokes, I think that's probably what you were getting at. Why are half boomer jokes just I hate my significant other? Like
exactly.
They're
It's like they're
Because a lot of
miserable.
people got pressured into marriages they didn't want to, like, I don't know, goalpost.
And
Yeah.
Christianity say you can't divorce, so
yeah,
whatever.
don't divorce, even though it's gonna ruin everything. I don't know. I guess like
I
when
think-
me and you got divorced, that was like a whole thing.
Yeah, no, like Matthew did all those death threats and
Yeah,
everything
you
to
were
you.
one of those people that were like, I'm gonna like do a death note, like.
I'm gonna do a death note.
Yeah, I remember you got like a black journal. It was really kind of interesting. This music followed you, and you just stared intently at like the wall and stuff.
Yeah, and there kept being like apples in your room.
My part of the prenup I wrote when I got married was I have to body slam anyone who disrespects her.
Who what?
Disrespects her.
Disrespect body.
This
So
is
what
a
if
good
you
prenup.
disrespect her?
He body slams himself.
Are you gonna body-
and
yeah.
the universe ends.
That's not part of the contract.
That what do you mean that's not part of the contract? Is there a specific clause saying you're not gonna body slam yourself?
Yes.
So
No.
you're free to disrespect your wife.
Well, yeah, because I'm the guy.
What?
That was the
Okay, guys, we're gonna. Oh, it's nice to know. No, I don't.
Matthew's gonna get canceled.
Yeah, Matthew's getting canceled. Justin says that his friend's person's related to one of the actors on Seinfeld. Man, Justin's just so well connected here. Freaking yeah, misogyny. Oh man. So that could be on our OnlyFans as well. His whole contract, that he has with.
Wait, so it's just family friendly content and then me being a bigot?
Well, there's gonna be a lot of stuff on our OnlyFans. We have to broaden her.
So
our
I got the 13-year-old humor bracket. Is that what I
the
am?
13-year-olds that have like grown
we're
up
like
thinking that women like are the spawn. Freaking the people whoever's on TikTok. Everyone on TikTok
Man.
hates women, and we talked about this. So
I don't even
bring in that
use
audience.
fucking TikTok, but I can just see like a lot of that vibe in the TikTok stuff I do see.
I think it's also just like the gamer like kid culture, because like when we played Call of Duty or like online games, like that was still just
There's
that.
this weird like fucking judgment of like women who make money on the internet for like being attractive, and men like paying them shit tons of money for attention, where they're like, oh, you fucking harlot, you're taking money for looks, how could you, when like those people complaining about that shit are the same types of people who make
buying
that
it.
lifestyle possible.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Yeah, they're the ones same thing with when people like complain about like female streamers. It's like female streamers, first of all, like they might like have it slightly easier to like grow, but first of all, there's a ceiling that like I feel like most of them hit. And also, do you know like how much harassment you just go through being a female streamer, or just female like gamer at all? Like
Gamer.
like yeah. So
There's a period of time where like I'm pretty sure girls just wouldn't speak in lobbies.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Are
like,
you sure that's past?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
probably
probably
still
not.
like people just don't want to, freaking. I don't know.
Dude, I was so proud of the Arma community. There was this one like shitter in kind of a not trash server, but like moderate trash server, King of the Hill, and like they were baiting saying like the N-word and stuff on like all chat, and people just like told them, hey, can you fuck off? We're like trying to play this game. And I was like, man, I fucking love this community.
Yeah.
Like no one took the bait, and everyone pretty much universally was like, oh my god, get your humor fucking checked. What are you in middle school? Like,
yeah, I was playing CS:GO. I've been playing CS:GO like once a week or something, just like some arms race every now and then. And one of the times I just was like, let's go play some surf, because surf servers are fun. I joined. There were about 40 people on the server. As soon as I joined, I heard like banshee screeching. Like there was like 8 different people arguing
yeah, no,
at
Gmod
once.
mics can make like otherworldly sounds.
Yeah, like it was like I recorded it, and I want to like make it a video at some point, like just a funny like 2-minute video or something like that.
Sounds of the internet.
But yeah. What does it say? To be fair, TikTok has a very attractive man who makes content on platforms I'll not name. So it's not just women now; they are just more vilified. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, women. People just hate women. I'm telling you, people just hate women. It's
The way you're pronouncing, I thought it sounds like you're saying they hate a particular woman.
women.
I think you're just saying the O. I don't know. Like there's a slight difference in. Maybe I'm being weird. I'll shut
Woman.
up.
If I said
It's women, and then women. Well, that's how I say it. Maybe I'm the weird one.
I don't know. How do you say flamethrower?
Flamethrower. You don't flow the flame. You throw the flame.
Yeah,
I've heard you say. For one of you say flame flower.
That's it. Yeah, he used to say flamethrower. I used to say hallelujah. So it's instead of hallelujah, I used to say hallelujah because I couldn't say hallelujah. Can you say rural?
Rural.
Okay, but you can't pronounce
Rural?
it slowly to make sure like you pronounce it. Like how would you just say rural?
Rural.
How can you say it?
Rural.
Wait, say it again.
Rural.
Rural.
I'm aware of what you're about to say, but that's how I would say it.
Oh man.
Like, yeah, rural. What am I saying wrong there?
I think you're saying rural wrong.
Yeah.
But like it's really hard to say. This podcast has absolutely no rhyme or reason at all. We just talk.
Pretty
And
much.
for some reason people enjoy listening to us, I guess.
We can make about something. What do you want to talk about?
Yeah, what do you we're literally going to not talk unless you just don't respond.
Oh, okay.
We're not going to talk until the odd trash can says what he wants us to talk about. So we're going to just stare at the camera and wait. We're going to wait very patiently for you here.
Dude, what if he just left the stream after that?
Well, we'll give him like a minute. We'll give him a minute.
What if someone else has a better idea?
No, I only want to talk about what the odd trash can wants to talk about.
You're putting them in. We're putting them in.
Tell us what to
let's-
talk about.
You're putting me on the spot here, man.
Tell us what to talk about. If you don't tell us in a minute,
We're ending the stream.
The stream is ending. You straight up are going to. No one's saving you. No one can give you an idea. If you take an idea from someone else, it doesn't count. It needs to be an original idea, the odd trash can, and I need it in the next 30 seconds or the stream is over. I'm dead serious.
Say something.
I'm dead serious.
He's done it before. He'll do it again. Don't test this man.
Because this is about when we would have the stream. So
He's at his limit. He's been 36 hours.
You have. There you go. Okay, recent games. There you go. I was gonna give you 10 more seconds until we ended.
I was almost late to this today because of Factorio. That game is very good.
Factorio is pretty fun.
Yeah.
I just beat all. Did I say that last time? I beat all the Arkham games.
Oh, all the
Again.
Arkham games. That's fun.
Batman.
You've been
Arkham.
like replaying them all for like a month, and I
And
was
I-
like, man, how long is this gonna go? How many Arkham games are there?
There's just 4, and I beat them all, and 100% of them, and I'm happy.
Yeah.
What was like the best Riddler like ending out of all the
Best Riddler-
games?
probably the last one. Except if I'm doing New Game Plus, so I didn't have to collect all the Riddler trophies. So thank God. But he literally like like as you're collecting them, he goes like 10, there's 10 left, 9, like as you're collecting the last 10 of them.
Oh.
And then you beat the shit out of him, and then he's like, "What's you cheating?" He's like, "You don't really make them fair, Riddler." And he's like, "All you have to do is bypass the 9 times matrix of my like."
Yeah, easy as that. Easy as that.
Man, Riddler totally changes, like moves his goalposts so that he's always right.
That's exactly how he does it. That's how he tricks you into doing more levels. He'll like be like, okay, I never said there weren't more than 9 level. Like he's never cheating.
Yeah. Freaking Manuel says Dan and Matthew convinced me to getting this one space game and then never played it again. I think he's talking about
Space Engineers.
Space
We should play
Engineers.
that. We should totally play that.
I've honestly been
I want to
guilty
play
on
that.
I've been really
I was
guilty.
literally playing Factorio, which is like 2D alone Space Engineers.
Yes.
Well, it's much more than that. It's a very good game, but it's very similar.
Yeah.
Very similar.
Yeah, freaking I keep telling, well, no, Outer Wilds. I always get confused with Outer Worlds and Outer Wilds.
Outer Worlds is the New Vegas company
okay.
RPG.
Yeah. Yeah, that's yeah. And Subnautica is actually on my personal stream. Once we lose all the subscribers we got from my subathon, that's going to be the next sub goal, because I am absolutely horrified and terrified of swimming in 3D games. So that will literally be the worst game I've ever played in my life. But I guess that makes for good content because you guys like watching me suffer. So
Yeah! Come on, human suffering! Let's go!
yeah, human suffering, man. Let's go.
That's good content.
Good content. Freaking oh man, Pulsar is. I need to get
I would play
people
Pulsar
playing
again.
Pulsar. I straight up want to make some videos on Pulsar. We got to do that.
Pulsar, like literally the ships in, you can make the ships basically look like the Pulsar ships. Like you can make an engineering room and have someone handle the engineering if you want.
Yeah, freaking.
Is that game that's like based off a board game?
Pulsar? No, Pulsar's like it's like you have a crew of up to 5 people. I think you played it with us, and we all have a spaceship, and like everyone does their own jobs. You have like a captain or like a gunner. So I just always was the gunner.
I never played that.
Oh, well, you would probably really like it. And it's almost like a roguelike. Like you kind of just do whatever you want, and like eventually if you guys die, then it's over. Like you just got to play again. Like so it's kind of cool. But man, yeah. No, I think this was a solid stream. We got a bunch of ideas for how to open up an OnlyFans and stuff like that. So
Man, you're really gonna have to, like, with how much time we spent talking about that, you're gonna have to like make that the title on YouTube.
That's the way we're clickbaiting it, and you guys were part of it. So like always, this was so much fun. Everyone that's tuned into the live show here, I think doing these live is absolutely so much fun. If you guys are watching or listening, make sure you guys, there are tons of episodes of this. So if you guys want more of this content, go check out our YouTube channel, Neon Apes, or on your favorite podcast platform.
Or just don't. I don't care.
Yeah, or just don't. And Matthew, won't cry himself to sleep.
He will not.
I promise. He will not do that. So, nice talking to you guys. Nice talking with you guys as well, I suppose. And on that note,
what voice is that?
On that note, we will end the stream.